Hey team, welcome back. My name is Andrea, your Chief Accountability Officer here at America's Boardroom. And I had to take the glasses off for a minute because this next one, this is the topic that upsets me the most and stresses me out at the most and disgusts me the most. So let's get into it, shall we? Get my little readers back on. Now, in this episode of Questioning Karmic Klowns, these are the questions I have for the people who involve themselves in all this mess. Child Protective Services Edition. So, like I said at the beginning of each episode, while questioning Karmic Klowns, KKK, if you can read between the lines, might sound crazy, funny, unserious, it helps me digest my trauma and be able to talk about it like in this episode. So I'm just going to get into it. The questions that I have for these karmic clowns, to everyone involved in falsifying CPS, that's Child Protective Services, reports accusing me of child abuse and neglect and other disgusting things. Will losing your career and facing jail time be worth it? Will the civil lawsuit that I filed be worth it? Knowingly and intentionally making false reports of child abuse or neglect is a Class 1 misdemeanor. How much were you offered to commit this crime? Through my domestic violence research, well-connected and well-run trafficking rings use tactics like these actually to take children away from their parents for opening them up to further abuse. And as the parent, if you ever get your children back, the aim is to get your children back after they've been abused, causing you and your children more trauma. There is truly nothing more diabolical than that. I really hope sincerely that none of you are involved in any of that. Are you? Just questions that I have. But I really do hope that you're not a part of that wickedness. And I was actually very shocked to find that out in my research. However, domestic violence comes in many forms, including financial, physical, sexual, emotional, and psychological abuse. My main abusers wanted me frightened and too busy fighting to get my children back to pursue my current litigation cases. Coercive control is a form of abuse where the main goal is to degrade, isolate, and deprive victims of their basic human rights, such as physical security, dignity, respect, and all of those things. Their goal is to cause fear, terror, and entrapment. And my main abusers wanted me fearful and hopeless, believing that they could take my children away from me with no consequences, exerting coercive control over my life. Truly diabolical, team. Truly despicable shit. All of the above can happen in toxic romantic bonds, dysfunctional families, and high drama workplaces. And all of my abusers brought this nonsense to Live Ops, the Phoenix Suns of Mercury, and State Farm. The fact that people would actually try to take my children away from me or harm my children, hell, people were taking pictures of my children and discussing what they would do to them, is levels of depravity I truly have never seen. So I don't even think I could be funny in the rest of this video. But I sincerely hope that if you are a victim of domestic violence in any shape or form, or coercive control, or human trafficking, I hope you know that there are people like me fighting for you, in addition to advocating for myself. I'll see you in the next video.